Factoring square roots. Completing the squares and all that jazz.
I'm just gonna keep playing because I love playing Mario Maker. Mario.
Spoody boop.
Whoopity scoop. Scoop-diddy whoop.
Yeah, do that. What's it called when the fucking first Scatman, the music? Yeah, that bullshit. What's it technically called?
I think it is just called the Scatman.
Really?
I don't know.
Because he made it?
I guess so.
Yo, Scatman, if he's listening, you're a cool dude.
Yeah. Kenny G? Cool
Don't
dude.
know who Kenny G is.
He is the...
He's Scatman. I didn't know about it. I'm just like insulting him and like rewarding him.
Kenny G.
Who is Kenny G?
He is a famous saxophone player, or just wind player, who
Kenny G.
He's a cool dude. I died.
Hopefully they don't mind me playing like 2 seconds of his music.
Yeah.
This is why I use Grammarly.
He has really good music!
Yeah. Wow, thanks, Kenny.
I'm gonna skip to the middle so I can hear actual jazz instead of bullshit piano. Well, I think that's exceeded 5 seconds, so let's turn that off.
He is a smooth jazz guy. He's a smooth jazz guy. You can.
Did I feel the vibrations of this chair? Do you know what that means? Somebody farted! And I demand answers.
What if it was the couch that farted?
I don't feel comfortable anymore.
I forgot to say welcome back.
Welcome back to Child Poison.
Welcome back. It's already been a minute. But yeah, you're working on a project, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I forgot what I was talking about. I keep separating the
What's in that closet, by the way?
just bags. It's fine.
Bags of what? That's the question.
What bags of bags? It's just like SpongeBob's chocolate.
It just never stops.
But
What were you talking about?
I was talking about my pet peeves.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
So go on, your pet peeves?
There was narcissism. Because whenever I touch on the topic of narcissism, it keeps adding on. I think it's just because of
Okay, then let's just jump next to the one after narcissism.
I just want to make a little apology. So, I remember, like, what was it? I remember back in gym class, you know those dog calls, like, when they call them a bad boy or something?
No.
Or, like, bad dog or something.
Nope. No, no.
You know? Oh. Well, that's a common thing they use for dogs, and I think it was just because I was surrounded by narcissism for a majority of the month that I just got sick of it. So, Brett, if you're listening to this, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was just because I didn't know why I was mad at the time, but now I do. It's because I associated that with narcissism. I don't know, it just bothers me so much that people can act like that when it's so easy not to. Because there's no reason to except to protect yourself, but at the same time, once you get to know a person, you can drop the act. But they don't. It's the worst feeling.
Can you really drop the act?
You can, because...
But you gotta keep up, like, a layer, like, a thinnest, at least, like, the thinnest you can possibly imagine of layers.
There is a little thin layer that they can... But they just keep the full-size DLC package on their skin at all times.
My farts aren't gonna be shown to the public anytime soon until you buy my trust for $5.99.
Damn it! But yeah, it's that thick layer of skin that always icks me. Because see, if you become close... Oh my god, that's such a good way of just like... Should we just call that term like narcissism even though you know somebody very well? Just callous? We should call it that. That's a good idea. You're gonna get all the rights to it.
Yeah, no thanks.
Why?
I don't want rights. I don't give a damn.
Get out of the country.
Yeah, fuck you.
No rights.
Technically speaking.
Technically speaking.
Oh my god, no, I actually talked to my college counselor at our school. Well, my school now. And she didn't know about Brian.
Brian?
Yeah, Ninja Brian.
She knew?
She didn't. And she's like, no, I was asking her about like the levels of degrees, and she's like, fucking doctrine or something. PhD and all that.
In
Masters.
theoretical physics?
Yeah, I told her that there's a man who gave up his career in theoretical physics for a music career. She's like, no way, impossible. And I'm like, look it up. Ninja Brian. She looks over, is like, I did not know this. And I'm like, yeah, pretty interesting stuff, isn't it?
He must be a smart man, and then you just look at his videos and he's like, shut up, cunt.
Shut up, God.
Shut up, cunt.
I just wonder if you could walk up to Brian and just ask him like a theoretical physics question.
He would love that so much better than the Ninja Brian quote.
Yeah, and then he'll be like, ah! He'll debate with you, and then that'll be fucking hilarious.
And then you just ask a question, but you don't know how to add anything on because you only knew that one fact about theoretical physics while he keeps rambling. So then you don't want to say anything because you think it'll be rude. That's my problem with introvert. Being an introvert.
Then, no, here's a little key for you. This is what I used to do a while back when
Kill
I
him.
Like, no, when I couldn't make conversations. Take each sentence and take the key word of it, and ask them about that key word. It's like, I had a good day at my beach house. Beach house was the main subject, and be like, oh, you have a beach house? Where's that? South Carolina. Do you do anything else fun in South Carolina or something? And it's like, yeah, I do golfing. Oh, are you good at golfing? It's like that. You just never end the chain of conversation like that. I used to do that a while back, and I'm like, this is too much work for me. I just gave up. You know how lazy of a person I am.
Yeah. Bloomingdale's code. Code is the main subject!
But you totally get where I'm going.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's like hella easy to like chain conversations.
Yeah.
My only issue is like I cannot approach random people and make friends.
Oh, definitely.
Which you, for some reason, can.
What?
And I'm like very jealous about that.
I guess I don't really see that. I think it's just because I try really hard not to rub them the wrong way.
I just go all out. My sister has told me that apparently I have a way of rubbing the people just 0.0001% over the line. Where it bothers them so much just to quit. So I need to work on that shit. I think it's hilarious. I only rub them 0.0001% over the line.
It's like if a guy is trying really hard to keep the horse steady, but then you like try to teeter-totter just for fun and you tip over the cart.
You know what I can do with like 6 people?
Oh.
You guys will have some fun. Wow!
Oh my god. Back when I was a Boy Scout, we used to... No! Oh. Anyway, you were saying? Oh, I mean, I was saying... God! What's wrong with me and my introvertism? If... Back when I was a Boy Scout... Oh, thought I was gonna die. Back when I was a Boy Scout, we used to... There was one time when we went kayaking. Or, we went kayaking. And,
There's your only second failure.
And we went...
You can do it.
We went to this... To a cave... Where we...
Okay, how about you tell me the story after you
Okay,
get
no,
over, please?
screw it. So we went to a cave and where we
cave?
Yeah, well, there was a little cave where people were gathering around in. Hey, and
Like a bear cave?
no, it was just on the side of the river, and we
It's
all
a fish cave.
we all brought Nerf guns, Nerf Super Soakers. It was so fun because we gathered around. It was just like a battleship, and the troop leader was saying, "All right, there's the enemy," and then they would open
There's
fire.
the enemy.
Yeah, they would open fire with.
All volleys ready to fire.
We have an announcement to make. Stop bullying. But yeah,
Volley 1, fire.
oh my god.
Volley 1, retreat, reload. Volley 2, fire.
You got it! What's inside of that? Gasoline! What's inside of there? Lighter fluid! Alright, do you have the matches ready? Fire!
No, but like honestly, I do love. From my understanding, the reason I like that quote, volley 1 fire, volley 1 get back, step back, volley 2 fire, while volley 1 reloads. Fucking Nobu over. I forget his name. Nobu, what was it? Do you remember?
No. What are you talking about?
Japanese historical samurai, Nobu something.
Oh!
Nobunaga.
Oh, wait, that was the samurai that implemented the first use of the rifle, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, he was fucking crazy too. He was like really hated because he used the rifle.
Yeah.
It was like viewed as like dishonorable.
Sorry.
I
Yeah.
thought it was fucking pretty cool.
Oh, damn.
Because the idea of like having 3 volleys of rifle when 1 fires, 2nd reloads, and 3rd is ready to fire. So first one over, 3rd one starts firing, and now 2nd one is ready to fire, and 1 is now on reload, and 3 is firing.
Okay. I'm just thinking, like, be funny if he were to have a duel. Would say, if he were to have a duel like that famous duel with Sasaki Kojiro, and he pulls out a gun. He pulls out his sword.
It's like a fisticuffs boxing match. He just like takes off his gloves casually, pulls out a gun from his back, and just shoots him.
You wanna touch your fuckface? But what was I gonna say? I forgot. It was gonna be something.
Clearly, if you forgot, it's not important.
It was pretty funny. I was gonna say something. Dang it.
To all those people who say if you forgot it's not important, fuck them. Clearly, if you wanted to say something, it was important. So fuck y'all.
Yeah. Oh, time's up. Oh no! Do I have to start from the beginning? No. Oh. Ah. Okay. What are you saying?
Fuck all the people who say if you forget, then it must not be important. Because clearly, in the beginning, you wanted to say it, meaning it must have been important.
Yeah, it's especially if that, like, I'm not speaking now because you didn't do this, but if that, say that person cut you off and then they said that, and then you forgot what you were about to say, it's,
Did I do that?
no, you didn't. No, I just what?
Was that me?
Whoa!
Scooby-Doo!
Watch new Scooby-Doo.
No, fuck that show.
Gnoosh.
Did they, like, conclude the Scooby-Doo, like, series a while back?
Did they? No, they're still making it.
No, like, I know they're remaking it, but then, like, I thought they concluded it with fucking a world reset and then fucking being hired onto a school, which fucking gives them fucking which gave them fucking exactly what they need to do. Like, gave them jobs, and they kind of fucking settled down. It's like, oh, well, I guess this is our life now. And,
Like!
I don't know.
I was gonna make, I made a horrible joke that, the crew was...
Like, what, the baguette one?
No, that wasn't my joke.
We'll never talk about that
That wasn't
one.
my joke. What was I gonna say? It was the duel about Sasaki Kojiro. What was it? Yeah, pulls the gun, and then what was I gonna say? Forget it. But I used to make a joke about like the mystery van was on fire, and everybody was in it except for Shaggy and Scooby, and
Because they're clearly going out for ice creams.
yeah, and then Fred shouts, "Shaggy, Scoob, help us!" And then he just shouts, "Like Scoob, save the Scooby snacks!"
Nothing else, just the Scooby snacks.
Yeah, just the Scooby snacks.
Makes sense.
Like Scoob, Zoink Scoob, and then he just pushes back Frank's burnt corpse. It's like, you saved the Scooby snacks. Raro.
Dude, that's so grim.
Damn it.
Oh my god. One thing that I do fear is like, this is like video evidence
No!
of our actions and opinions. I fear that like one day it's gonna get like overanalyzed
Yeah.
and get us labeled as insane or fucking psychopaths.
Save the Scooby snacks. Like, Zoink Scoob.
Like, that's actually, like, a genuine fear of mine.
We'll be dead by then.
Probably not.
It's happening next month.
People overanalyze fucking Nanako from fucking Persona 4.
I guess you're right.
They're like, clearly there's like a motherly figure absent in her life, so she adopts to whatever she can. And basically a child's world is all they have. And so they adopt whatever they have to their world. Which in Nanako's case is literally fucking becoming basically addicted to fucking Junes' theme song. And finding joy in fucking Junes' theme song. And always singing Junes' theme song!
I love those jokes where like it goes too far. Or where it plays into itself. There's this woman who's addicted to having birth, and she likes fucking. I love those so much.
Doesn't know what to fucking say, so bones themselves
Yeah.
over. Great times.
Oh, come on, I can't make this jump. Everybody's gonna look down and disappoint me. I mean,
you've already ran out of time once.
well, bada bing bada bing bada boom. Please make it. Oh, gee.
I guess now that I think about it, I guess I have like more interest in like RPG-based games than anything else. What about you, Nico?
I'm more of that guy. I mean, I love RPGs, but at the same time, I love combat like Wind Waker. So this is why if I ever try it, I'm trying to develop a game that has both elements. It's like a fluent Kingdom Hearts.
Wait, both from what? What and what?
That has elements of RPG, but a combat feel like Wind Waker.
RPG, but combat like Wind Waker.
It's
meaning it would have to take away the turn-based combat method and more or less a free flow, almost like Shulk.
in a way, yeah.
But then it most likely won't have a time-based thing, but more or less a
Yeah.
who can do it the fastest and with most efficient method possible.
Yes. That's exactly what I'm going for. And there was...
Actually, I did something similar to animation and movement, because one of the things that we had to do was create a game event. And I just kind of did this as a thing because I couldn't figure out a way to do a singular action. I kind of made it so that you can spam as many attacks as you want within a time period, but you only get like 10 seconds to make as many moves as you want.
Okay.
So if you're able to mash in like 30 attacks in, you get 30 attacks in.
Oh, that's different from what I'm thinking. But that's still pretty cool.
Yeah, that's how I approach it from animation and movement, because I can't like fucking do this amount, you do this, and then the next thing happens. It's more or less a numbers timing thing because it's an animation.
That would be cool if it was the same button, it would deal less damage than say if you went through a variety of buttons, but at the same time that supports button mashing. So if you were to do more damage, would it have to be a specific pattern that you input?
Yeah, I can see that working.
Okay. For my idea, what was I gonna say? I feel like I want to introduce anatomy to monsters. Like Monster yeah, like a more specific Monster Hunter. Like, say you were slashing the Achilles heel, they would fall over and be immobile. Ow!
But don't make it like obvious and like overpowered, because like Monster Hunter, I feel like they balance it like good enough.
Yeah.
But like if you were to like make them knock over every time you hit the Achilles heel, that'd be kind of like pretty overpowered.
Yeah, I mean, different monsters would have different things.
Heel.
Like there are some that could be. Hey, I made it.
Nice, man.
Like there could be some enemies that could have a stronger area, or a certain stronger area, or they could have an armored section of one part. Like there could be a humanoid enemy that has armor around their liver, or around the thigh area of their legs, since they're the most vulnerable in a human.
The most squeezes watermelons between their thighs so they have strong thigh muscles.
I want a goth girl that crushes me in her thighs. Next time.
I'd be pretty satisfied if I could have a person that I could just constantly hug and my head would be just higher than their head, so my chin's like right above their head.